Lieutenant Daniel Reyes clasped Commander Silane Vosk's scaled hand in the vast hangar bay. Her grip crushed his knuckles. Testing strength, he guessed, in this first human-alien clasp. Your eyes, he said, meeting her gaze squarely. They're stunning. Like polished amethyst catching starlight. Silane yanked her hand free. Her iridescent eyes, slitted pupils flaring violet, locked on his. She snapped into a rigid posture, shoulders squared, crest feathers along her neck ridge bristling erect, one clawed foot stamping the deck plating. Human, she hissed, voice a low rumble through her translator implant. You issue claim. State your intent, mate right or bondservant. Reyes blinked. The hangar fell silent. Human Marines froze, mid-salute. Alien sentries leveled pulse rifles. Attaché Tirka slithered forward on his serpentine lower body, data pad glowing. The protocol officer's multifaceted eyes whirred, scanning. Protocol invoked. Direct eye praise constitutes ritual challenge under Voskari Code 47, Alpha. Claimant must respond by dawn adjudication, or forfeit station honor. She bared fangs, sharp, white against blue-scaled lips. I accept defense. Name your second. Reyes. Reyes, raised, both palms, heart pounding. No backing down in front of his team. Ambassador Klein shot him a glare from the shuttle ramp. Sergeant Cho gripped her sidearm tighter. Attaché, Reyes said evenly. A word? Privately. Before this escalates, Tiraka tilted his head, antenna twitching. Unorthodox, but claimant courtesy noted. Follow. Silane watched them go, her posture unyielding. Reyes felt her stare burn his back like a targeting laser. In the protocol alcove, dim-lit, walls etched with glowing Voskari runes, Tirka coiled his tail and activated a privacy field. Holographic barriers shimmered into place. Explain? Reyes demanded. What did I just do? Tirka's mandibles clicked. I praise a sacred claim. Voskari warriors bond through gaze strength. You admired Commander Vosk's battle eyes. Marks of 47 kills. Equals declaration. I claim your gaze, your loyalty, your lineage. Refusal demands ritual trial. Public dishonor otherwise. Reyes rubbed his temple. Her eyes had mesmerized him, swirling depths hinting at ferocity and fire. Forbidden territory. Military envoys barred fraternization, especially cross-species. Can I retract? It was a compliment. Human custom. Tiraka's eyes narrowed. No retraction. Mate right trial. Gaze lock endurance, to exhaustion. Bond servant, submit oath publicly. Or forfeit, your delegation expelled. Talks collapsed. Expulsion meant war rumors exploding back home. Reyes straightened. Endurance trial. Private if possible. Commander chooses venue? Tirka paused, antennae probing. You learn fast, human. Restraint noted. But Silane Vosk yields to none. Prepare. Reyes nodded once. Competence first. Panic later. Back in the hangar, Ambassador Klein cornered him. Her sharp eyes dissected the fallout. Reyes, you idiot. What possessed you? Sincere handshake protocol, he muttered. Eyes caught me off guard. Fixed now. Cho scanned the perimeter, her checklist drone humming. Perimeter secure. Alien sentries doubled. Exfil routes mapped. We bail if rifles twitch. Klein pinched her lips. No bailing. Leverage this. Tiraka schedules dawn. 4 hours. Research their rituals. Turn blunder into bridge. Reyes pulled up his wrist pad. Voskari files flooded in. Warriors prized gaze duels for mating pacts. Losers pledged fealty. Winners claimed priority alliances. Her eyes lingered on mine, he recalled. Heat flushed his neck. Focus. Silane approached as they boarded the guest shuttle. Her stride devoured deck plates. Liaison Reyes. Your second? Subject. Cho, he said. Silane nodded approval. Dawn circle. No weapons. Gaze only. Her eyes flickered, violet deepening. A challenge? Or spark? She turned away, crest smoothing slightly. Reyes exhaled. Restraint held. For now. In the dim guest quarters, Reyes paced. Cho drilled him. Eyes water first, sir. Blink loses. Hydrate. Klein worked channels. Fleet command looped in. They see opportunity. Human grit impresses aliens. But no romance. Brass forbids it. Reyes ignored the pull. Silane's form replayed. Lithe muscle under scale-sheened armor. Feathers soft at her neck. Professional. Tirka pinged his pad. Pre-adjudication. Right. Share battle tale. Commander offers hers. Hollow projected Silane's voice. Crag War. Third moon. Enemy swarm breached lines. I held ridge alone. Gaze broke their queen's will. 47 eyes dimmed. Reyes recorded his. Pirate raid, Vega outpost. Outnumbered 1-0 to
1. Jerry-rigged shuttle cannon.
turned tide without a casualty. He sent it. Seconds later, her reply. Efficient.
Humble kill count.
Curious. Dawn neared. Cho handed him stim patches. Stay frosty. The adjudication chamber hummed, circular, low-grav floor etched with challenge rings.
Selen waited center ring, armor shed to tunic. Her eyes glowed under ritual lights.
Tiraka intoned. Claimant Reyes. Defender Vosk. Gaze lock till yield. No touch. Seconds witness. Reyes stepped in. Silene mirrored him, inches apart. Heat radiated from her scales.
Begin, Tirka said. Their eyes met.
Violet whirlpools pulled at him. Reyes breathed steady, lids firm. Minutes stretched. Her pupils dilated. Testing. Sweat beaded his brow. She leaned fractionally closer, breath feathering his cheek. Forbidden scent, spice and storm. Hold. He channeled Vega memories, calm under fire. Salen's crest twitched. First quiver in her gaze. She blinked, microsecond. Reyes held. His vision blurred, but he locked. She growled, low, stubborn soft eyes. Determined, he countered.
Yield.
Another blink. Her fangs gritted. The chamber tensed, sentries gripped weapons. Tiraka raised a claw. Defender falters, Silene broke first. She stepped back, crest flattening in submission. Claim acknowledged. Partial bond. Alliance priority yours. Gasps echoed. Reyes swayed, vision spotting. Cho steadied him. Tiraka declared, Reyes prevails by restraint, no mate right enforced. Cultural exchange proceeds. Silene extended her hand, gentler this time. Well fought, liaison. Your gaze endures.
He clasped it.
Sparks jumped. Contact electric. Her eyes held warmth now, not just challenge. Klein smiled thinly. Diplomacy salvaged. But as Silene lingered, whispering coordinates for private protocol review, Reyes felt the flashpoint reignite. Trust rebuilt.
Temptation, just beginning. Cho muttered at his ear. Sir, rifles are twitching again.
Reyes scanned the sentry's rifles. Fingers tightened on triggers. He raised a hand, palm out, stand down. All clear. Her squad eased grips. Commander Silene released his hand last. Her scales cooled under his palm. She stepped back. Violet eyes lingered, assessing. Ambassador Klein cut through the chamber. Heels clicked on stone. Lieutenant Reyes. My office, now. Tiraka blocked her path. Crest flared.
Protocol demands clarification first.
Klein halted. Jaw set. Make it quick, attaché. We're on a timer.
Tiraka turned to Reyes.
Claws clicked. Liaison. Follow. He led to a side alcove. Hollow screens flickered alive. Legal glyphs scrolled.
Reyes followed, legs steady despite the blur in his vision.
Silene watched from the chamber center. Her tail flicked once.
Tirka tapped a glyph. Text expanded. I praise doctrine. Voskari code 47B.
You complimented Commander Vosk's eyes, untranslated intent. Direct claim. Reyes frowned. I said they were striking. Diplomatic flattery. Tirka's frills pulsed red. In ritual combat, I praise signals dominance intent. Premating challenge. Legal bind. Claimant proves gaze endurance. Victor claims partial bond alliance right, or mate right if enforced. Reyes rubbed his temple. The stare down replayed. Her blink first. We verified. No enforcement. Tirka scrolled deeper. Partial bond activates now. Battlefield verification binds you to her command chain. Retractable only by mutual yield or superior arbitration. Silene's whisper echoed in his mind. Private protocol review. Heat crept up his neck. Klein leaned in. Can he retract in writing? Tirka's eyes narrowed. Honor syntax permits, but rejection invokes escalation. Reyes pulled his datapad. Fingers flew. He recalled Tirka's lessons. Inverted clauses, deference markers. Honored Defender Vosk, this soft eyes withdraws claim. Gaze respect, not conquest. Yield bond to alliance peace. Hello, pinged receipt. Silence stretched. Silene's console chimed.
She read. Crest rose slow.
She snarled low. Rejected.
Her voice boomed. Liaison proves gaze in verification. Partial bond stands. Invoke battlefield protocol, joint command verification. Gasps rippled, sentries shifted.
Tirka bowed.
Legal. Reyes assigns to Vosk's frontline unit. Klein's eyes flashed. She gripped Reyes' shoulder. Lieutenant, you stay assigned to Silen. Contain the fallout. No incidents. Your competence got us here. Use it.
Reyes saluted. Understood, Ambassador.
Cho stepped up. Sir, I'll checklist the squad rotation. Klein nodded. Good. Move out. Armor gleamed under chamber lights. Liaison Reyes. Gear up. We deploy to perimeter skirmish. Verify bond and fire. Reyes met her gaze. Steady. Lead on, Commander. Her lips curled. Fangs glinted. Approval?
Efficient soft eyes.
They marched out. Cho's squad flanked. Tirka trailed with protocol slate. Dropship thrummed. Voskari pilots snarled throttle. Acceleration pinned Reyes to the seat. Seilel strapped beside him. Her thigh brushed his.
Spice storm scent filled the cabin. Perimeter breach, she said.
Crag scouts probe our line. Your humans provide restraint fire. We strike. Reyes checked his rifle. Understood. Security holds the line. Cho barked orders. Squad checklists, ammo, vitals, extract points. Ship shuddered. Dust clouds billowed outside. Crag hulks spiked, insectoid swarmed ridges. Silane leaped first. Blades extended from gauntlets. She charged. Scales rippled as she slashed a scout's legs. Green ichor sprayed. Reyes' squad fanned out, suppressing fire. Lasers stitched the air. Crag fireballs splashed shields. One beast flanked Silen. Reyes snap-fired. Beam severed its mandible. It crumpled. She spun.
Eyes locked his. Precise.
Another slash felled her target. Cover your six, Reyes yelled. He rolled, tagged two more. Cho's voice cracked. Flank secured. Extract vector clear. Silane vaulted a ridge. Reyes matched pace. Human legs pumped. Adrenaline surged. Crag Warlord loomed. Twice her height. Claws raked. She dodged. Blade grazed armor. Now! Reyes flanked. Burst to the joints. Warlord staggered.
Selene drove blades home. It exploded in gore.
Panting, she turned. Chest heaved. Bond verifies.
Reyes wiped Icor.
Her claw touched his pauldron.
More. Private review tonight.
Coordinates sent.
Oh, heat flared where she touched.
Forbidden pull. He nodded. Protocol. Dropship whooshed in. They boarded sentries saluted. Sharper now. Back at base, Tirka waited. Skirmish report. 0 losses. Bond stable. Reyes. Status. Contained, ma'am. Joint op clean. Good. Press the exchange. No sparks. Cho smirked.
Rifles steady, sir.
Night fell. Reyes entered Silen's tent. Dim glow lamps. Map sprawled. She poured chalice, fermented root, sharp tang. Drink. Protocol.
He sipped. Burned clean.
To Alliance. Her eyes whirled slow.
Your gaze. Claimed partial.
What intent? Reyes set cup down. Restraint first. Respect. No claim. Cultural error. Tail brushed leg.
Voskari bond deepens in trial. You held stare.
Held fire. Sparks jumped again. Skin tingled. Duty holds me. Fong's grazed lip. Smile. Duty tempts. She leaned close. Breath hot. Yet verified. Pulse hammered. Competence over chaos. Alliance first. Crest flattened. Resprained extraordinary. Soft eyes lead where claws falter.
Door hissed.
Tirka entered. Commander, human ambassador requests joint briefing. Sialane growled soft. Later. Thur-Ka eyed Reyes. Bond review complete? Progressing, she said. Reyes exhaled. Flashpoint cooled. Trust solidified in shared blood. But her gaze pulled. Coordinates burned in his pad. Private review unfinished. Cho's voice crackled calm. Sir, perimeter twitchy.
Crag probing again. Silent grinned.
More verification. Reyes chambered round. Together. They moved out. Bond tightened. Temptation coiled deeper. Rifles twitched, not in threat, but readiness. Alliance held. For now. Next dawn, Klein convened council. Reyes stood firm. Joint ops flawless. Cultural binds contained. Silen nodded beside him. Shoulder brushed. Human restraint bolsters our strike. Exchange yields strength. Tirka inscribed slate. Legal accord. Partial bond facilitates command link. No escalation. Klein smiled. Leverage secured. Push trade terms. Negotiations flowed.
Reyes translated nuances. Silane deferred to his calm reads.
One snag. Resource split. Boscari owner demanded tribute. Reyes countered soft. Shared risk, shared gain. Verify in next op. Silane's eyes warmed. Agreed. Cho managed security seamless. Checklists turned chaos to rhythm. Weak blurred. Skirmishes won. Bonds forged. Private reviews multiplied. Stares lengthened. Touches accidental. Then not. One night, tent dim. Why resist? Silane whispered. Claw traced jaw. Forbidden, Reyes said. Voice rough. Diplomacy first. She pressed close. Scales, fever hot. Bond claims truth. Lips hovered. He turned head. Restraint rebuilds trust. She yielded. Crest low. Salo's claw gripped Reyes's arm. She yanked him toward the drill ground. Dust swirled under Voskari boots. Troops formed ranks. Rifles slung.
Prove your claim here, she snarled.
Voice echoed off armored plates. Or withdraw it before my warriors. Reyes stumbled but kept pace. His pulse hammered. The claim, that cursed compliment on her eyes, still hung like a live grenade. Tirka's rituals demanded adjudication. Public test. No backing out without dishonor.
Troops jeered.
Crests flared high. Ceylan shoved him into line. Live fire. Follow signals. Break formation, you yield.
Safety officer barked.
Horn blared. Targets popped up range. Voskari rifles cracked. Plasma bolts sizzled air. Reyes gripped the loaned K7. Alien ergonomics bit into his palms. He scanned signals. Claw flares for cease. Tail whips for shift. First volley. He fired. Bolt struck dead center. Troops grunted approval. Crests dipped fractionally. Her rifle jammed mid-burst. Click. Nothing. She cursed in Voskari. Harsh clicks. Yanked bolt. Still jammed. Troops glanced. Crests rose. Shame test. She expected him to falter, to lunge, help, and break form. Reyes held position. Eyes locked forward. Signal, hold fire. He obeyed. Rifle steady. Plasma scorched past. Wind howled. Silane slammed fist into stock. Jam held. Second signal. Advance 10 paces. Reyes stepped. Fired on mark. Hit. Her warrior nearest cursed. Commander's claim weapon fails.
Human watches. Silane's crest spiked.
She glared at Reyes. Aid if you dare. Break pride for me.
He ignored.
Third signal. Prone. He dropped. Dirt-gritted face. Fired. Bullseye. Troops muttered. One rifle young Voskari's. Jammed next. Kid fumbled. Panic crests. Silene barked. Discipline. Humans claim without proof.
Reyes spotted it. Ejector claw bent.
Common field snagged. He stayed prone. Signal held. Final volley. All clear. Troop stood. Silane's rifle smoked useless. She slung it. Faced him. Your claim crumbles. No fix. No worth. Hook landed. Troops circled. Crests high. Tirka watched from ridge, slate glowing. Reyes knelt by jammed rifle first. The young ones. Kid stared. No touch. Ritual. Reyes field stripped. Fingers flew. No tools. He snapped a bootlace shard. Improvised pick. Pried ejector. Cleaned carbon with rifle cloth edge. Reassembled. 30 seconds. Kid chambered round. Clean bolt. Troops froze. Crests flattened. Reyes stood. Dust on knees. Ejector bent.
Lace straightens. Happens in mud.
Silane thrust her own rifle. Mine too? He checked.
Took 10 seconds. Same. Overheat warp. Fixed it.
Handed back.
She test fired. Perfect. Plasma lanced target. Shredded. Troops roared. Claws thumped plates. Human men's claim. Silane logged on wrist pad. Competence mark. Repair elevates stakes. Her eyes. Those violet slits. Locked his. Heated. Adjudication escalates. Private trial next.
Tirka descended. Record. Human restraint in form.
Fix without breach. Voskary code note skill is bond-proof. Reyes wiped hands. Heart raced. Not shame. Respect.
But her gaze pulled harder.
Cho's voice crackled calm. Lieutenant Counsel Ping. Klein wants extract. Perimeter holding. Copy, en route. Solaren blocked path. Claw on chest plate.
Trial tonight. Coordinates sent.
Resist, and claim voids. Stepped past. Troops parted. Whispers followed. Human claims true. Back at human lines. Cho met him. Checklist pad out. Debrief. You fixed alien jam? Troops cheering?
Standard field strip.
Reyes stripped gear. Ejector tweak. She snorted. Voskary jaws dropped. Saw it on drone feed. Good restraint. No hero dive. Klein's tent loomed. Ambassador paced inside. Reyes. Report. Tiraka's slate lit up alliance nets. Live drill test.
He sat. Held formation.
Fixed 2 jams. No breaks. She stippled fingers. Silane logs it as competence claim. Escalates to private adjudication. Romance ritual. Cultural. Reyes shifted. Praise eyes equals intent challenge. Fix proves worth. Restraint keeps it diplomatic. Leverage. Trade talk stall on tribute. Use this. Joint op tomorrow. Crag raid. Propose shared command. But Silane's heat lingered. Scales on skin memory. Night fell. Coordinates pinged. Reyes stared at Pad Cho outside tent. Sir, perimeter secure. Don't go. Adjudication. She handed sidearm. Checklist. Signals first. No touches. Exit if claws out.
He clipped holster.
Slipped into Voskary sector. Shadows hid patrols. Ritual ground. Circled stones glow moss lit. Silan waited. Armor shed. Scale shirt gleamed. Crest half low. Reyes stepped in. Air hummed. Protocol wards. Prove restraint.
She circled. Tail brushed leg.
Touch forbidden. Yield bond forms. He stood center. Hands open. Diplomacy first. No yield. Claw traced air near throat. Heat radiated. Eyes praised mine. Claim status. Mate or fight. Misunderstanding. Voice, steady. Human, compliment. Sincere. No ritual. She pressed close. Breath spiced. Prove no lie. Hold. Violet eyes inches away. Pulse thrummed. Her claw hovered chest. Slid down. Testing. Reyes breathed even. No flinch. Restraint rebuilds. Crest quivered. She stepped back. Competence shown.
Public, now private.
Withstands. Tiraka materialized. Slate clicked. Trial passed. Partial bond. Command link. No full claim. Silane growled soft. Stakes rise. Tomorrow. Crag raid. Verify together. Reyes exhaled.
Circled end. She brushed shoulder.
Coordinates update. Review. Back at lines, Cho scanned him. Intact. Good. Pad buzzed. Raid chords. Silen's mark. Violet swirl. Dawn broke. Joint op launched. Shuttles hummed. Voskary claws gripped rails. Human squads checked mags. Sialen beside Reyes. Shoulder touched. Your fix saved drills. Troops trust. Team skill. He chambered round. K7. Hybrid now. His tweaks. Crag probes hit drop zone. Bugs swarmed. Plasma met slugs. Reyes signaled Cho. Flank left. Checklist hold.
She nodded. Formation tight.
Silene's rifle barked. Reyes covered.
Jam. No. Clean.
One Voskary down. Leg gash. Reyes dragged cover. Field dressed with alien gel. Pressure. Hold. Warrior grunted. Human minned again.
Silane shredded crag line. Crest high.
Klein leads well. Klein comed. Trade pivot. Shared gain verified. Tribute halved. Raid cleared. Dust settled. Troops linked arms. Human Voskary chain. Sialen pulled Reyes aside. Bond tightens. Private review. Resist. He met eyes. Diplomacy. Claw lingered. Truth pulls. Cho whistled. Extract. Klein seals deal.
Temptation coiled.
Crag retreated. Council reconvened. Klein beamed. Term signed. Exchange expands. Tirka inscribed. Human restraint. Extraordinary. Voskari yield protocol flex. Silen stood near. Gaze burned. Next, op, together. Reyes nodded. Pad vibrated. New chords, private. Unfinished. Cho murmured.
Sir.
But yours too, night tent. Whisper. Silen's claw closed around his wrist. The tent flap rustled behind her. Violet eyes, locked on his. Reyes, the clean demands ceiling. Take the lens shard. Daniel Reyes froze. Her breath carried spice and plasma residue. The shard gleamed in her other claw. Jagged crystal from a Voskari honor lens, etched with swirling runes. He'd seen them in briefings, symbols of binding oaths. His polite compliment back on the line, striking eyes, Commander, had twisted into this. Voskari culture read direct eye praise as a dominance claim. A challenge for leadership. Or, more, now. Commander, I meant respect, no claim. Heart hammered. Her crest quivered. Attraction or anger? Forbidden line. Alliance teetered on ops like the Crag raid. One misstep, and troops died. She pressed the shard into his palm. Cool edges bitskin. Humans twist words. Voskari seal truth. Accept. Or duel at dawn. Footsteps crunched outside.
Sergeant Hanacho burst through the flap, rifle low.
Sir, perimeter pinged. And... Commander? Her eyes flicked to the shard. Checklist mode kicked in.
She scanned Reyes. Threat.
Silane's gaze sharpened. Human guard. Restrain. Reyes stepped between. Stand down, Sergeant. Diplomacy. He flipped the shard back, offered his challenge coin instead, a battered brass disc from his unit, eagle stamped deep. Human custom. Token of equals. No duel. Partnership. Cho nodded once, grabbed his pad. Logging exchange. Ambassador inbound. Silam recoiled. Claw snatched the coin.
Eyes widened.
Etched mark of defiance? She turned it. Eagle glared up. Archaic claws. Counter gift invokes blood duel under Third Crest law. The tent flap ripped open again. Attaché Tirka stormed in. Robes swirling.
Mandibles. Clicked fury. Scanned perimeter breach.
Eyewitness protocol. Human issues defiance. Coin to claim sealer. Binding. Tribunal at first light. Reyes blinked. What? No. Just a coin. Means alliance. Tirka snatched the coin from Silan. Scanned it with a wrist lens.
Eagle mark mirrors crest defier glyph.
Law states. Counter token binds dual clause. Weapons chosen. Witnesses summoned. He thrust a data slate forward. Sign acknowledgement human. Or forfeit claim. Exile Salen from command.
Silene's claws flexed. She met Reyes's eyes.
Heat there. Pull. Dual fair. Prove claim true. Reyes gut twisted. Duel. Voskari rights meant ritual combat. Claws versus fists. To submission. He'd sparred Crag, tweaked their rifles for joint ops. But this? Cultural minefield. Alliance fresh from raid success. Crag lurked. One dead commander, and it crumbled. He grabbed the slate, scanned text, runes and English overlay. Fine print blurred. Equals exchange. Sign for clarification. Tirka's mandibles snapped. Problems successes. Thumb. Pressed. Pad. Green light flashed. Done. Joe whistled low. Sir. That was... Pad buzzed. Ambassador Mara Klein's voice crackled. Reyes. Tirka's, hail dual paperwork. Get to command tent. Now. Reyes bolted. Cho covered rear. Selen followed. Shard clutched tight. Night air bit cold. Base lights flickered. Voskari sentries saluted her, then glared at him. Command tent loomed. Klein paced inside. Holomap glowing raid cords. Sharp suit, sharper eyes. Explain. Fast. Compliment misread as claim. Offered coin to reframe. Tirka called it dual clause. Klein snatched the slate copy from his pad. Scanned. Face paled. You signed line 7B. That's waiver bind. Tribunal sees it as acceptance. Dawn fight. Silane entered. Crest high. Human honor holds. I yield no ground. Tirka hovered at flap. Witnesses gather. Weapons. Claw for Voskari. Staff for human. To blood draw, Cho checked mags. Sir. Backup plan. Reyes paced. Voskari law bent for allies. Raid proved it. Leverage that. Ambassador. Pivot to shared gain. Site raid unity. Klein nodded. Pulled holopad. Prep mode. Tirka. Protocol flex. Human custom reframes claim as alliance token. No blood. Tirka clicked denial. Archaic law trumps, unless human proves restraint superior. Tribunal tests. Silane stepped close. Voice low. Reyes. Withdraw claim. Or face me. Her scent hit him again. Eyes pulled.
He clenched jaw.
Partnership. Claw brushed his arm. Electric. Truth in eyes says else. Klein snapped fingers. Focus. Reyes, you lead demo. Show human restraint. Block without strike. I negotiate leverage. Cho handed him a training staff from rack. Balanced, light. Checklist, stance wide. No kill shots. Tiraka inscribed slate. Tribunal in 1 hour. Council views via holo. Sentries escorted them to arena pit. Dawn edged horizon. Voskari troops ringed sand. Claws ready. Human squad flanked Cho. Mags checked. Klein whispered. Stall. I'll counter with raid data. Proof exchange saves lives. Reyes gripped staff. Sielan opposite. Claws extended. Shard at her belt. Eyes locked.
Begin!
Claws slashed air. Fast raid speed.
He parried.
Staff cracked claw guard. No hit. Block only. Troops murmured. Silane circled. Fainted high.
Low rake. He vaulted back.
Sand sprayed. Staff tapped her shoulder. Restraint tap. Tira Ka leaned in. No blood. Law requires draw. Klein Common Council hollow. Observe. Human tweak saved Voskari in raid. Coin token mirrors gel mend. Silan pressed. Claw nicked staff. Splinter flew. Reyes spun. Locked her arm. Gentle pin. Yield. Alliance. Crest flushed. Pinned him instead. Breath hot. Claim yours. Whispers rose. Attraction sparked. Troops saw it. Forbidden. Cho signaled. Sir? Klein's pivot lands. Hollow flickered. Council elder. Raid bond verified. Archaic clause waived. Token exchange. Partnership seal. Tirka bowed. Flex granted. No blood. Selen released. Stood close. Claw returned coin. Human restraint extraordinary. Reyes pocketed it. Pulse raced. Her eyes burned brighter. Klein beamed. Deal holds. Next up? Troops cheered. Arms linked. Human Voskari chain. But Silane lingered. Private claim unfinished. Meet tonight. Cho tugged his sleeve. Sir? Perimeter secure. But yours? Reyes nodded decline. Duty first. Temptation coiled tighter. Crag chords pinged new. Dawn ops called. Tribunal slate buzzed in his pad. Fine print glowed. Line 7B addendum. Private. He'd signed for more. Selen's gaze followed him out. Violet promise. Alliance held, barely. Trust rebuilt in sand. But the pole? That ignited war inside. Explosions rocked the Voskari cruiser. Lieutenant Daniel Reyes gripped the bulkhead as red klaxons screamed. His pad vibrated. Emergency ping from the bridge. Pirates breached docking arm. Internal comms severed. Silane Vosk burst through the hatch. Claws extended.
Her violet eyes locked on him.
Humans.
Arm up. They cut power grids. Reyes snatched his sidearm from the locker. Joint team assembled fast. 4 Voskari warriors. Sergeant. Hana Cho and Ambassador Klein's security feed patching in. Tiraka hovered at the door. Protocol slate glowing. Commander, Tribunal protocols. Tribunal waits. Silene slashed the air. Hostiles took the ship. Reyes nodded. Duty snapped him straight. No time for the heat in her gaze from the arena. He checked his team's vest cams. Cho, seal the stack. Klein loop council. Diplomatic hold. Klein's voice crackled over comm. Leverage active. No orbital strikes.
Get evidence alive. Silane led the charge into the maintenance shafts.
Reyes followed, boots scraping gel-coated rungs. Dim emergency strips pulsed. Air hummed with failing vents. Pirates, Crag Syndicate scum, had sliced through like they owned the hull.
Shaft forks ahead.
Silen growled. Her crest flared under helmet lights.
Bulkheads sealed. They trap us. Reyes pressed his glove to the wall. Vibrations thrummed, distinct patterns. Engine hum low, life support stuttering port side. Not all. Feel that? He traced the pulse. All power cycling starboard. Maintenance bypass here. Her head snapped to him. Claws flexed. You sense through metal? Trained for it. Reyes yanked a panel. Wires sparked. He jury-rigged a bypass with his multi-tool. Snip, splice, reroute. Lights flickered on. Power loop restored. Lockdown compartments now. Voskari warriors grunted approval. One tapped at staff, restraint signal from the arena. Saylan's eyes narrowed, brighter in the glow. Human trick. Proceed. They crawled single file. Reyes mapped ahead. Vibrations mapped decks like sonar. Pirates clustered midship. 3 compartments over. Bootsteps echoed faint. Weapons fire popped distant.
Cho whispered from rear. Sir, thermals show 8 tangos.
Armed heavy.
Silane signaled halt. Shaft narrowed.
Her tail brushed Reyes's leg. Accidental. He shoved it down. Focus. Clearly, bulkhead ahead welded shut. Pirate torchwork. Silane slashed at hinges. Metal screamed. Reyes boosted her with a shoulder. She popped through, rifle sweeping. Clear. Her voice cut sharp. Team piled in. Corridor smoked. Bodies. None theirs. Voskari moved like shadows, claws silent. Reyes covered flanks. Pistol steady. Vibration cue. Heavies incoming. Abush left. He dove, tackled a warrior clear. Plasma bolt scorched the deck. Silane spun. Staff whip cracking a pirate's helmet. She pinned him, claw to throat. Yield! Pirate snarled, crag tusks bared. Alliance dogs. Reyes flanked right. 2 more breached from vents. He snap-fired. Leg shots. Non-lethal. They crumpled. Cho zip-tied them fast. Leader's core, Reyes said. Pad pinged his map. Jending rang. Evidence there. Silane dragged her captive. You fight clean.
Restraint again. Violet eyes held as a beat too long.
Pulse jumped. Forbidden. Troops watched. He broke first. Move.
They bypassed 2 sealed decks. Reyes rerouted power mid-stride. Tapped junction box. Flipped relays.
Doors slammed shut behind pirates. Trapped rats.
Engineering loomed.
Sparks flew. Pirate leader hunched over consoles. Hacking nav systems. 6 guards circled. Ceylan charged. For Voskar. Warriors flanked. Claws met blades. Reyes picked shots. Disable arms. Knees. One pirate lunged. He sidestepped. Tripped with a boot hook. Cho covered him. Stun baton cracking skulls. Leader whirled. Plasma cannon charging. Silen vaulted crates.
Reyes saw the windup. Down, he shoved her clear.
Cannon blast vaporized the spot. She rolled up, furious. Crest blazed, leapt, claws locked the leader's rifle arm.
Twisted, pinned him face down.
Alive, she hissed. For counsel. Pirate thrashed. Reyes cuffed him. Nav codes intact. Diplomatic gold. Team secured the rest. Cho inventoried weapons. Tirka slipped in. Slate scanning. Evidence pure. No ritual breach. Klein's hollow popped up. Council observes. Human Voskari sink flawless. Pirates routed. Silane stood. Chest heaving. Close to Reyes, sweat gleamed on her scales. Your map sense. Vibration red. Save my strike. He holstered his pistol. Her scent, ozone and spice, hit hard. Eyes locked. That pull again. Troops pretended not to notice. She leaned in. Breath hot on his neck. Private claim. Tonight. Finish it. Cho cleared her throat. Sir. Perimeter holding. But extract now. Reyes stepped back. Restrained.
Duty first, Commander.
Her claw grazed his arm. Light. Promise. More than alliance. Alarms quieted. Comms restored. But his pad buzzed. Tribunal addendum glowed. Crag reinforcements inbound. Dawn strike. Silen's gaze burned. War outside. Fire inside. The real fight brewed.
Tira slammed his slate on the tribunal pedestal.
Your proximity to Commander Silen constitutes unauthorized bonding. Eyes locked. Scent shared. Private claim invoked without ritual sanction. Breach. Reyes stood rigid in a hollow chamber. Voskari counselors loomed on screens, crests flickering orange. Outrage. His team flanked him. Cho at parade rest, Klein tapping her datapad. Silane occupied the far dais, scales taut, eyes fixed on him. Heat crawled up his neck.
Not now. Protocol demands separation. Tirka pressed.
Humans forfeit liaison rights. Crag Dawn strike proceeds without your sync. Silen's claw scraped her armrest. She rose. Denied. I invoke command privilege. Lieutenant Reyes saved my strike. His vibration red countered the cannon. He is my formal counterpart. Counselors hissed. Chirka whirled. Commander! Claim unritualized. I praise from his lips. Striking gaze in your joint logged. Binds you both. Status duel or void it.
Reyes blinked, that offhand compliment during briefing.
Cultural landmine. Her eyes had gleamed like polished obsidian.
He'd meant respect. Now it chained them.
Klein stepped forward, voice steel. Council, evidence first. Pirate nav codes decrypted. Crag fleet vectors confirmed. Human Voskari joint op yielded this. She flung holos, ship tracks, weapon caches. Tirka scanned the data.
Cress dimmed.
But bonding overrides ops. Reyes spoke up, pull steady. He'd skimmed Voskari accords en route. Proposed joint operational clause 17B. Convert claim to duty pairing. Reyes Sialena as tactical leads. No personal bond. Pure mission sync. Silen's gaze sharpened. Clause flexed. Promise or trap.
Tirkati coiled. Duty pairing?
Ritual claim twisted to contract. Precedent. Precedent saves your worlds. Klein cut in. Pirate logs show Crag Vanguard here by dawn. Our evidence proves collaboration works. Accept amendment, or watch orbitals burn alone. Counselors conferred in rapid clicks.
Silen leaned into her mic.
I accept Lieutenant as counterpart. His restraint honors the claim. Competence over chaos. Tir Ka bowed stiffly. Amendment logged. Pairing provisional. No private sense. No eyelocks beyond ops. Reyes exhaled. Cho's boot shifted. Silent approval. Chemistry on a leash. Fine. Duty first. Hollow feed cut. Silen crossed to him in 3 strides. Close. Too close. Ozone scent hit like a wave. You turned fire to forge. Bold. Practical, he said. Stepped back an inch. Restraint. Dawn prep. Your lead on ground, my scans. Her claw brushed his sleeve. Feather light. Earn it, counterpart. Eyes held his. Challenge gleamed. Cho coughed. Sir. Armory run. Perimeter drones up. Klein clapped Reyes's shoulder. Smooth pivot, Lieutenant. Council's hooked on our gold. Keep it professional. Voskari corridors hummed, war footfalls echoing. Reyes's pad pinged, pairing contract sealed. Klaus 17B glowed. Duty-bound. Percent lingered on his uniform. Prep bay thrummed. Silen barked orders. Her troops snapped to, claws sheathed, rifles charged. Reyes synced his tablet to her command net. Vibration maps overlaid alien terrain scans. Cried drop zones pulsed red. Flank here, she pointed. Pressed steady blue. Focus. Your humans cover vibration blind spots. Cho's squad pins with stunners. Non-lethal holds, Reyes added. Nav code say Crag Heavies land central. She nodded. Claws traced the holomap near his hand. Sparks jumped. He pulled back. Eyes matte.
Tirka hovered at the hatch. No touches.
Protocol watches. Silence snarled.
He is counterpart. Stand down.
Cho distributed gear. Vests, batons, breather masks for spice-heavy air. Checklists clear, sir. We got this. Reyes clipped his holster. Competence bridged the gap. Her soldiers watched him. Wary crests easing to neutral. Alarms wailed. First Crag probes hit perimeter. Drones popped flares. Mount up. Silen vaulted into the lead rover. Reyes slid beside her. Duty station.
Engine roared. Her thigh brushed his in the jolt.
Heat flared. He gripped the dash. Dust clouds boiled ahead. Crag skimmers dove. Plasma lancing. Voskari gunners shredded too. Reyes's tablet screamed, Heavies inbound. Vibration spike north. Flank pivot, Silen yelled. Claws slammed controls. Reyes patched fire support. Artillery lock, human drones, tight spread. Shells rained. Cragwalkers crumpled. Her troops poured fire. Claws, precise, relentless. One skimmer buzzed low. Silen stood, rifle barking.
It spiraled. Reyes spotted the tail gunner lining her.
Whoa!
He yanked her down. Plasma scorched the roll bar.
They tumbled together, scales to uniform. Eyes locked, world narrowed. Up, she shoved off, crest blazing gold, fury and fire. Rifle spat. Skimmer exploded. Cho's voice crackled. Perimeter holding. Push central. They crested the ridge. Crag heavies thumped down, hulking, shielded. Saylel's rover braked hard. Dismount.
Pin them!
Troops swarmed. Reyes rolled behind crates, pistol drawn. Vibration, Reed screamed. Cannon priming.
Sci-Len charged lead walker.
Claws scaled its leg. Rifle jammed in the joint. Sparks flew. Reyes flanked. Stun pulse to the sensor cluster. Walker staggered.
She ripped the hatch. Pilot dragged out. Cuffed by Cho.
Nav core. Reyes yanked the panel. Data streamed to his pad.
Fleet diverted. We own the vectors.
Prog remnants scattered. Voskary howls rose. Victory crest flares. Sci-Len dropped beside him, heaving. Sweat gleamed. Your read again. Saved the breach. Team. He holstered.
Stood. Her claw steadied his arm. Longer than protocol.
Tier Kaz shuttle touched down. Slate out. Bonding breach. Proximity logged thrice. Eyes thrice. Council hollow reignited. Leverage time. Pirate plus Crag data. Full incursion maps. Amendment holds or alliance crumbles. Sci-Len straightened. Reyes' counterpart. Competence proven. Claim serves duty.
Counselors murmured.
Data flooded their feeds. One nodded. Amendment ratified. Pairing permanent. Ops only. Tirka deflated. Logged. Hollow. Died.
Saylane's gaze burned into Reyes. Contract language.
You wield it like claw. He met her eyes. Steady. Restraint held the line. Chu slung her rifle. Extract vector clear, sir. But secondary probes inbound. Sci-Len's claw grazed his promise sealed in duty. War raged, fire banked, not quenched. Crag horizon glowed. Next strike brewed hotter. Reyes gripped the nav core tighter as Tier Kaz slate beeped. The protocol officer's crest flared yellow. Caution. Council reconvenes. Challenge unresolved. Eyes praise demands formal retraction. Sci-Lene's claw withdrew from his arm. She signaled her walkers. Voskary troops formed ranks around the downed Crag machine. Shuttle. Cho cleared the path. Rifle swept the ridge. Probes at 5 clicks, sir. Vectors locked.
They boarded turbines wind.
The craft lifted banking toward the forward base. Hollow panel ignited mid-flight. 5 counselors stared down, irridged faces, unblinking. Central 1, Elder Vorak leaned forward. Liaison Reyes. Competence noted. Data secured. But claim stands. Recite correction. Lawful intent only.
Reyes straightened. Heart pounded.
He'd studied the rite last night. Ritual words, precise. One slip, and the pairing escalated from ops only to full bond. Alliance teetered. He met Sci-Lene's gaze across the cabin. Her eyes, golden slits, held steady. Trust flickered there. By Voskary code, he began. Voice level, I retract prior praise. Eyes of Ciel and Vosk gleam with commands fire. No claim of intent, no bid for status. Witnessed for duty. Counselors' crests pulsed blue. Approval? Vorak's slate chimed. Intent, lawful. Challenge paused. Sci-Lene rose. Her armor hummed as she stepped to the hollow. Council honors. I accept statement. Counter with commitment.
She raised her claw, palm out.
Joint command. Reyes as counterpart. Crag breach. Sealed together. Voskary strength. Human read. Unbroken.
Murmurs rippled. Vorak nodded.
Public vow logged. Pairing advances.
Tirka's claws tap furiously. Precedent forming.
No submission. Equality forged. Reyes exhaled. Goal met. De-escalate without retreat. But Sielan's scent, musk and ozone, filled the cabin. Forbidden pull tugged harder now. Shuttle touched down. Base floodlights cut the dusk. Troops saluted as they exited. Klein waited at the command dome, arms crossed. Leverage held. Pirates routed. Maps ours. But Tier Kaz buzzing about compacts. Next step? Sci-Len said. She led them inside. Dome walls pulsed with tactical overlays. Crag swarms massing. Attaché Tier Ka unrolled a hollow scroll. Glowing script bloomed. Duty pair compact.
Sign Tirka intoned.
Ends challenge. Binds ops. No deeper claim. Reyes scanned the terms. Joint ops. Shared intel. Proximity limits. Accept battle. He gripped the stylus. Silen's claw brushed his as she signed first. Ink flared gold on her scale. Her eyes locked his. Heat rose. He signed. Compact sealed with a chime. Hollow scroll curled shut. Tirka bowed. New precedent. Human words reshape right. But warning. Next test political. High Council watches. Restraint or fracture. Klein clapped Reyes' shoulder. Good pivot. Now brief the fleet. Cho scanned the exits. Dome secure, sir. Silane lingered as others filed out. You spoke the praise again. Changed law.
Words win wars. Reyes holstered his pad.
Her claw grazed his wrist. Deliberate. Competence binds tighter than right.
She turned, hips swayed under armor plates.
Door hissed shut. Reyes followed Klein to the tack table. Map sprawled. Crag vectors snaking toward the core worlds. Amendment bought us time, Klein said. Joint ops mean shared glory. Or shared graves. Probes hit perimeter. Joe's voice crackled over comm. Light contact. Reyes synced his pad. Data flowed. Silane's lead unit flanked the incursion. He plotted a human drone lance.
Overlay fire support. Vectors clear? Affirm.
Klein punched the relay. Outside blasts echoed. Silane's howl cut through static. Reyes read. Confirmed. He fed her the probe weak points. Drones struck. Explosions bloomed. Probes vaporized. Clean kill, Silane reported. Her voice warmed the line.
Compact proves. Back in the dome, Tirka approached. Slate glowed.
Political test inbound. Ambassador petitions full alliance. High Council demands proof of restraint. Klein smirked. Leverage ready. Pirate logs show Crag high command. Reyes nodded. But his mind snagged on Silane's touch. Compact held the line, for now. Dawn broke with a council hollow burst. Elder Vorak's face filled the dome. Duty pair tested. Political right. Shared oath before full assembly. Eyes praise echoed demands witness. Silane entered, flanked by her elite. Armor polished. Crest high. We stand ready. Reyes geared up. Compact gauntlet locked on his wrist, synced to hers. Pulse quickened as she neared. Oath words? Same route, Tirka said. Praise as equals, no claim. Assembly hollow expanded. Thousands of Voskari faces watched. Vorak intoned. Liaison. Commander, recite. Silene spoke first. Eyes of Daniel Reyes pierce shadow. Read of stars.
No claim. Duty counterpart.
Gasps rippled. Reyes stepped forward, throat tight. Eyes of Silane Vosk gleam with command's fire, strength unyielding.
No claim. Duty counterpart.
A hollow froze. Crests flared galaxy-wide.
Vorak's voice boomed. Reciprocal praise. Precedent shattered. Law bends. Interstellar compact evolves. Pairing ratified. Full alliance path opens. Tirka's slate overloaded. Sparks flew. Changed everything. Silane's gaze burned into Reyes. Pride. Hunger. Restraint cracked. Just a fraction. Klein grinned. You said the same words. Rewrote their law. Crag Vanguard inbound. Heavy walkers. Dozens.
Silane's claw clamped Reyes' shoulder.
Joint command. Now. They moved as one. Reyes plotted the trap. Silane's walkers charged. Drones swarmed. Blast shook the base. In the fray, her voice cut through. Your read saves us again. Team, he replied. Claw met hand. Compact hummed. Trust forged in fire. Crag line buckled. Victory howls rose. But horizon glowed hotter. Political win bought battle time. Next test loomed. High Council's gaze. Sialen pulled him aside amid the wreckage. Oath binds deeper. Her breath warmed his neck. Forbidden spark ignited. Restraint holds, he said. But his hand lingered. War drummed on.
Alliance teetered toward flame.
Competence and craving pulled them closer. Crag fleets massed. The real clash brewed.